Hi, I'm CJ Zishik, and I'm here with Charlie Gata, and today we're talking about my favorite 16 subway rules for better subway karma.
These are good.
These are good. Okay, I'm not a religious person, but I believe in subway karma, okay? Most subway instructions are told or written, but these are the rules that are unspoken, the ones that only experienced and courteous New Yorkers live by, and they're so important, okay? Just follow these simple subway rules and watch your good subway karma explode. Your platform wait time will go down, your seat potential will go up. Smelly people will walk away from you, and train delays will only be minimized to times where you're really in a New York City rush. Subway rule number 1. Let people off the train before you get on. This is so obvious, you'd be so surprised how many people don't follow this rule, and it is flat out rude.
My least favorite thing that people do.
Least favorite thing.
Number 2, unless you're rushing to the hospital to see your grandmother in her deathbed, do not hold the doors of the train open. You disturb the schedule of hundreds of people who are not waiting. Wait for the next train, okay? You're not special.
You're not special. Let it go. Number 3, it doesn't say it, but we all know it. The left side of the escalator is for passers. Lazy people stay right. Hate when people do this. They just stand there and I'm trying to get by. What's up with that?
Left foot, right foot. Call it walking.
Come on, move it.
Number 4, have proper headphones. Now, despite your undying love for your song, nobody else wants to hear it. And if anyone can hear your music while listening to their iPod, your subway karma really takes a hit.
I mean, has this ever happened to you? You're
Constantly.
listening to your own music and you could hear someone's music on the other side of the train. Oh my God, your subway karma is just going to plummet. Please don't do it. I don't want to hear your music. Okay, number 5. Giving up your seat to the old and pregnant is a no-brainer, but why not go the extra mile? If someone looks tired, they're carrying a very heavy load, or just having a really bad day, just be kind and get off your behind.
Especially if you're young. These old people, they don't need to stand.
You see a girl crying, let her sit for God's sakes. Come on.
Number 6, the seats are for people, not things. Put it in your lap or on the floor. Otherwise, no one can sit there.
Get off, right? Number 7, if subway is packed, don't lean on the poles. It's shaky, and many hands need that pole as to try to not surf to the next station. I mean, how many times do you want to grab that pole, but someone's ass is like hanging on that pole, you know? It's
always
for hands.
on their phone and leaning.
Oh yeah, playing their little solitaire.
Number
Move
8,
it.
some announcements are very important, but they're hard to hear due to the MTA staff not always hiring English speakers. If you think your neighbor hasn't heard correctly, and you have, relay that message. You may be saving them hours of backtracking to their stop. Mega bonus karma points, you nice New Yorker.
Number 9, this is for when you really want to pick up those big karma points. Help someone on the stairs with strollers or luggage. I mean, this stuff is really heavy and we could all use a hand sometimes. And everyone would think you're a stud for being such a nice, kind stranger.
You might get a date out of it, you never know.
Hey, you never know.
Number 10, this is not so much a rule, just something I observe too often to not bring to your attention. When swiping your Metro card at the turnstile, don't worry about the opposing traffic going through it. No matter how many times it goes around in the opposite direction, when it's your turn to walk through, your swipe's still going to be valid. Wow, the MTA got something right there.
Wow, something right. That's about it, though. That's about it. Number 11, if you have the option, don't sit in front of the subway map. Not everyone like myself and Charlie here has a subway map tattooed into their brain, and some people actually have to look at the map. So why don't you sit somewhere else and let them? It's nice.
Number 12, if the subway is crowded, move to the middle of the train. Hundreds more people could fit if everybody did this. When it's your stop, you'll have no problem getting off and just step all the way inside.
Seriously.
You know?
I mean, during rush hour, hundreds more people could get to their stop if people would just move.
Everybody wants to stand near the door.
Why? I don't know. They'll let you off. I promise if you move to the middle of the train, everyone will let you off. They'll be so happy you moved that you'll be the first ones off. Okay, number 13. Don't throw your garbage on the train, people.
Oh.
Please don't do it, okay? People avoid it like herpes, and it's a seat underused all day long. I mean, how many times you get on the train and there's just like a magazine or a bag of chips or
Nobody
a newspaper.
wants to touch it.
And everyone's like, ooh, not my garbage. So no one sits in that seat all day. It's a waste of real estate on the
Throw
busy
your
subway.
trash away.
Throw it out.
Number 14. At one point, every New Yorker has missed their stop because they're sleeping. If someone's completely zonked out, it's a nice idea to wake them up, now, provided they're not homeless and smelly. But especially if it's a woman and it's late at night, I mean, I've seen girls pass out on the train before. It's always nice that a good Samaritan will tap them, wake them up, and let them know that it's their stop. Nobody wants to end up in Coney Island at 4 in the morning. Look, you're a New Yorker, now have good judgment and use it, huh?
Seriously, and falling asleep on the train is scary, so wake the chick up. Maybe you'll get another date out of it. Hey, you never know. Number 15, load up your Metro card every time you use the machine, okay? If everyone did this instead of buying one ride at a time, the lines at the machines would be a whole lot shorter, and the MTA attendants that are selling out rides can actually help people with useful information. You know, instead of just sitting there and selling them, they could actually be giving out how to get somewhere, all the train traffic, you know, oh, the 4 line's not working, take this bus. You know, instead, they're just wasting their minds.
Nobody rides the train once. You know you're going to have to come back.
Yeah.
Number
Let's
16,
hope.
don't give money to panhandlers on the train. Look, it's worse than feeding the pigeons. It only encourages their disruptive behavior. You have no idea where that money is going, and it's probably going to something negative. Keep your karma up by donating to homeless shelters or a charity you're moved by. If they're entertaining you in some way and you want to reciprocate the favor, now that's acceptable. That's New York City. I mean, right? You have a favorite subway performer.
I do. On the 456 train, I love this electric violinist.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the 456 train every day, and his music just relaxes me. And during the holiday season, he plays those Christmas music that I actually like. And, you know, I only like a few, but he's so good. And in turn, I have to give him $1. How do I not? He entertained me. You know, I give him $1 to one New Yorker helping out another, and that is a beautiful thing.
I've only got one rule. No one gets money who doesn't entertain me.
Especially if they smell. And especially if they're just, you know what? How do you feel about them asking for food, though?
Food? If I got food, I'll give it. But if you want $1, you better slap, slap, tap it away.
Slap, slap, tap it away. All right, try your best to practice these rules, please. And we all are so tight living in New York City. Please help us make the subway system a lot more enjoyable for all of us. So good luck on your underground travels, and keep that karma coming. This is CJ Zischik.
And I'm Charlie Gaeta.
And ride the subway.
We'll see you next time.